No, I'm good. I'm good on CNN. Fuck that shit. All right. I wanted to put this out right now. So Nancy Pelosi, I thought this plane was originally, when I first took the picture, if y'all could see the direction from here, it looked like it was hitting. Oh wait, no, that's a little further back. Let me go a little further forward. I've been following this plane for a little bit. There we go. When it first came on there, I thought this was getting close to Taiwan. I'm like, damn, all they would need to do was do a little turn to go to Taiwan. But I figured out the plan, guys. Okay, I'm about to put this new map up. This is where the plane is now. She's heading for the Philippines. And this area, this is where China is right now. China's practicing in the Taiwan Strait right here. We have our Ronald Reagan right here coming up. Now, remember, it was originally said that Nancy Pelosi was going to arrive at 9 p.m. Taiwanese time. Right now, it is 7:37. They are 12 hours ahead of us. So when it is 9 a.m., this plane right here should be coming from the Philippines, flying up to Taiwan. So early in the morning, or Eastern time in America, this plane should be going towards Taiwan. Now, the United States, like I said, the Ronald Reagan is in this area. The Ronald Reagan is moving up here. It's getting closer and closer to Taiwan. China's right here. They got this whole area right here blocked off right now. Really blocked off, doing missile tests, shooting everything. Like, yeah. This is really fucking bad. The White House warned this morning that they already know about what Pelosi's going to do. They already know Pelosi's going to, they already know what she's going to do. They won't release it, but they know. They know what she's going to do. So they released that, and then they said, well, when Pelosi visits Taiwan, that's what John Kirby changed it to after the fucking press conference, because Fox News was questioning his ass right then and there. So he said, when she visits Taiwan, the American military will be ready to protect her because she's our Speaker of the House. Like, he was saying that on Fox News. Like, dude said it right on live when I had him on live. Yes, tomorrow she will be there at 9 p.m. Taiwanese time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern time in America. I just did the time differences. Well, someone said it was 12 hours. I seen someone else say it was 15 hours. So what's your point? I'm just warning people. If you don't want to listen, don't stay here. If you don't care about it, don't be here. But the thing is, this is a false flag, because I honestly don't even think that she's going to be on there. She can go by submarine. She can go by boat. She can go by ship. She can also go by plane. There's so many. Look how close this is. The closest point to the Philippines to Taiwan, to these parts. They can literally just fly right to Taiwan. But look how close Taiwan is to China. Now y'all can see why the White House is worried right now. I'm afraid I'm going to have to get. The reason I know something's about to go down, because the UN just put out a crazy-ass warning today. The UN chief right here warns the world is one step from nuclear annihilation. The United Nations chief is warning the world that humanity is one misunderstanding and one communication or miscalculation away from nuclear annihilation. That's why they got all the powers in there right now today trying to vow that they will not use nuclear weapons. Kept saying this over and over. Kept trying to warn people. People put us down. People call us fear mongers. People say we're spreading propaganda and false information. When your White House is literally freaking out on national TV because they don't even know what to do with China right now. They're scared as shit. They don't know what the fuck to do right now. And it's all in Nancy Pelosi's hands. She don't even like China. It's in her hands. Now everybody wants to say she's going, except for them. This is a danger to our whole country, bro. Why you think your military keeps saying China is a threat to our national security? China is the top threat to our national security on top of Russia. Sorry you're scared, bro. If you think this is fear-mongering, then get the hell out. This live ain't for the weak. I'm going to put that out there. This live ain't for the weak. If you can't handle the truth, then get the fuck out. So I ain't going to sugarcoat it for nobody. I've never been the type to sugarcoat it, and I will not sugarcoat it. I will tell it how it is, and I will go out telling it how it is. That's why they fucking hate me on this platform. We're in a different world than we used to be in, man. When they warned that we are on a path where nuclear weapons is for them to be used is even higher than it was in the Cold War. Now it's even war. When you got your own UN chief warning of a nuclear annihilation over a misstep. When you got your top general of the United States saying China got capabilities beyond our own military, and they need to start taking this seriously and building up their army to meet China in the middle, you got to think, okay, how far would they take it to build up to that level? Are they willing to start a war with China now, knowing that China ain't really ready to fight the United States of America? They're getting close, but they're not fully ready yet. Or do you wait until China has passed you on? Either way is bad. Either way is bad. If you strike now, they still have nuclear weapons. And that's where this warning comes into play. If you wait, then they have even more nuclear weapons. But they just put the warning out there. They just put the warning out there. So I'm just going to put it like this. Watch the Fox News version of John Kirby, because they pressed him on some questions. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not the mainstream media type person, but I watched them press him on questions and questions and questions.
So much for joining us and reacting to the president.
Oh damn! They just cut off Biden's speech. They just cut off his speech. They said, "Fuck him." He ain't talking about Nancy Pelosi or nothing. Yes, he did. They pressed John Kirby on Fox News. They pressed him, and what he said was Nancy Pelosi, when she goes to Taiwan, because he slipped that out. He said when she goes to Taiwan or if she goes to Taiwan, that the United States military will protect her. He kept switching up his words. First he said, yeah, we will announce it. Then he tried to take it back that they wouldn't announce it, but then they did because Fox News like, hey, if y'all, how do y'all show a show of strength if y'all keep saying if you know that she is, because they asked her also, they asked John Kirby also if they asked him if they knew already if she was going or not. It was like, of course y'all know already. Y'all in the White House. So why don't y'all just say that she's going or not? He's like, well, he started laughing. Yeah, we do know. We do know. And I put that on my live. That they already know that Nancy Pelosi's decision, if she's going or not. That's why I keep saying, watch the military activity. Watch the military activity. Because if the military activity is heightened, then you know that Nancy Pelosi is about to go there. But if they're not, then okay. Then obviously she's not. Hey, if you're scared, man, it's normal. Don't mean you got to say somebody's fear-mongering when it's literally on your live TV what the fuck's going on. When it's literally all around the world at this point. Stop spamming or you will be blocked. I am talking to people. I will answer questions at the end of the live like I always do. You need Jesus? Go get Jesus. If you're that damn scared. Nobody fear-mongering because you're pissing yourself. Nobody fear-mongering over these dumbass fucking moves that they're making right now. Nobody fear-mongering because they're all literally getting ready to go to war right now. We have 7 fronts of war. Get ready to go on. And you want to go pissy all who you have fear-mongering, blah, 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 because I know nothing about politics, so we got to do nothing but shut down other people that want to warn people and tell them the goddamn truth. Guess what? You get to die that way, too. Stay pathetic and be gone. Tired of this shit. I do not sugarcoat shit, and I never will. A lot of people have no clue what the fuck they're talking about right now because they're all just new to the situation. Now they're hearing China. They were just hearing Ukraine. They don't even know half about that war. They don't know about the corruption of the Ukrainian government or the corruption of the Russian government. Y'all just here to pick a side. Oh, I think I like Russia more than Ukraine. Oh, I think I like Ukraine a little more than Russia. Like, get the fuck out of here. Pick a damn side and stick with it. Don't go back and forth because your mainstream media is back and forth. They both got corruption, bro. This whole world's corrupted. Because if they were here for you, they wouldn't be telling you to put Nintendos in your go bag and go watch TV after a nuclear detonation. They'll be able to tell you that, oh, wait, after a nuclear detonation, that should releases an EMP, electromagnetic pulse that takes out all your power in your car and everything. They'll be there actually giving you warnings and telling you how to prep. Not giving you little generic-ass bullshit that they just pulled out of their ass. So let me try one more time. Taiwan right now is mobilizing the military for war as China threatens Nancy Pelosi. I was tracking this plane. I have someone down there saying that this plane is offline, but look how close Nancy Pelosi is to Taiwan right now. Now, I know people are saying, oh, it's the SPARS 19. The SPARS 19 has been offline since Nancy Pelosi landed in Hawaii. She switched to the Air Force plane right after that. This is the plane that she's on now. They cannot disclose her location every fucking time. So look how close she's going to the Philippines, most likely. going to the Philippines. And then by 9 a.m., she should be going towards Taiwan. I thought she was heading there now. The way that plane was originally leveled out, looked like she was heading towards Taiwan. That's why I made that video quick as fuck. I'm like, oh shit, guys. All right, keep your eyes open. But then I seen that that spot and how close Taiwan is to the Philippines. That's close as shit. But right now her plane is off. That's also suspicious. That plane is off. So I wonder if they're going to keep the plane off all the way until they need to land to Taiwan. So that means anytime between now and 9 a.m., something can happen. They've been said she was in Singapore. She's not. She's been going around, bro. Oh, man. This plane just stopped in Tokyo. It made a stop and then got out of Tokyo and is now going towards, see where I mean? Where it originally was, it looked like it was going straight to Taiwan. That's why I made that video. I'm like, oh, look how far that plane is to Taiwan. Looked like it was heading straight for Taiwan. Looked like it was going straight to Taiwan. I'm like, damn. Like that plane about to land right about here. That's what I thought at first. But no, they're going to the Philippines because it's what it looked like now. It looked like they was like, ooh, I think we're gonna go. Nah, hold on. Let's just go to the Philippines first. We better let that Ronald Reagan get a little closer. Because I'll be damned if I get shot by some Chinese. Like, dang. Hell no. Oh, boy. Fantastic, huh? Anyways, like I was saying, Taiwan mobilizes military for war as China threatens Nancy Pelosi. That's the latest one on this one. Taiwan has reportedly mobilized its air defense forces in preparation for war as the United States' Nancy Pelosi's possible visit to the island continues to inspire warnings from China. No, you got to think of it like this. China fully believes that Taiwan is theirs. They fully believe that if the United States put their military down there, while the tensions is the worst since the Cold War, even worse than the Cold War, because they don't trust each other or communicate with each other anymore. Everyone's just beefing and trying to drop each other's dollar right now and fighting for competition. So China's not going to let the United States, persuade Taiwan to fully commit to the United States. I mean, they are fully committed, but you know what I mean. They're not going to let that piece of land go, that island go. They're going to go after it. They've already deployed out, guys. I do expect something to happen. They're already shooting hypersonics off their coast. How much more clear do they need to make it that they'll shoot down the plane? And what happens when they really do shoot down Nancy Pelosi's plane? Girls visit some independent island. Like, come on, dude. You are literally talking about going to war with a nuclear power. While they're putting national emergencies on the monkeypox over here, so I guess they're trying to shut us down the right way, saying there's another pandemic here. Come on, guys. We got monkeypox. You got about 2 months. You better stay away from the other person. I see through it. See through the bullshit. I see all through this bullshit. They know what's about to go down, and our White House is freaking the fuck out because they're praying that China does not make this move. Because y'all know what? If China do go and attack, it's a wrap for this world. The economic, the leaders are going to be in the chaos. They're not going to be able to control their people for how bad the shit's about to get in our economics when we go to war with China. Because the two world top economies going clash for clash and nobody's getting no free money, just worry funds. Yeah, get ready for that. It is going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Way worse than Russia. Way worse than you could imagine. Kirby was shook as fuck today. I saw it all in his face. Kirby is shook thinking about a war with China right now. But they have no choice but to take that chance. They have no choice. It's either now or later. It's either now or later. One misunderstanding and one miscalculation. So let me guess. The miscalculation and misunderstanding is the United States and China accidentally shooting at each other, right? That's what's going to blow the world into pieces. Because, they keep warning that with Russia. If the United States and Russia goes into a shooting war, the world could be blown into pieces. One miscommunication, one miscalculation. It will end the world within an hour between the United States and Russia. So I wonder with China, how long would it take for Russia to get in? Because if the United States nukes China, that radiation is going to flow into Russia. Hope y'all know that. That's kind of why they're on the same part. I mean, like, oh, shit. Well, if they nuke you, they're nuking me. If they nuke North Korea, they're nuking North Korea. Remember that? China and Russia was running the troops down there. Oh, my God, they're going to nuke North Korea. Like, they were freaking the fuck out. I remember that shit. They thought that radiation was going to flow into both countries. Nope, it didn't happen. Didn't happen. The man just made the rocket man shit in pants. Boy was shitting rockets. Oh, man. The United States expects a military provocations from China if Nancy Pelosi goes. Damn. Okay. So y'all know something coming. How y'all preparing y'all citizens right now? Are y'all telling them that China can actually hit our cities and cause chaos here in the United States? Or are you going to let your citizens think that they're very invincible and can shoot down missiles with guns? Because you got it so fucking brainwashed. You got so many citizens here so fucking brainwashed that they think that we have the best tech in the fucking galaxy and that nothing could ever happen to America's soil. Not getting them ready for the hypersonics and the submarine warfares. Not getting them ready for the Russian nuclear torpedoes that can wipe out 22 million people with a 100 megaton bomb. Not getting them ready for any of that shit. And that bullshit New York video wasn't shit. They have better videos in the Cold War than that fucking phony ass bullshit. Go inside, stay away from windows, but make sure you close the windows. How you gonna stay away from the windows and make sure you close the windows? The plane is offline, they said. Dumbass motherfuckers. That was the worst trash of preparation I've ever heard in my life. If that's you getting your people ready for this shit, then you are an idiot. Stay away from windows, but make sure you close your windows. Okay. Show love to the channel, man. Try to keep you guys updated with all this mess. We have a goal of 3 today for the ones that want to help out. And the ones that want to be that want to help out. But you don't have to. Lord have mercy. All my stuff's on the bio. I'll show love to my moderators. Show love to everybody in here. Show love to everybody, man. Seems like things are really about to get fucking wild. I never fucking heard them sound so nervous in my fucking life. The man didn't even want to answer half the questions. Hey, go and ask she. If you ever get the chance, go and have she. Go and ask Biden. That's a question for Biden. Like, what the fuck, dude? No, I'm asking you for a reason, dude. You work at the fucking White House. If I wanted to ask Biden, I'll go to the White House and ask Biden. But then he'll just walk out and not answer my question at all. Oh, what's going on here? Is he talking about China?
Insists on visiting Taiwan, China will take resolute and strong measures to defend its sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Are they bluffing? It doesn't sound like it, actually.
Thank you. Thank you for the donation to the Venmo. We are $2.90 from the goal. Thank you, Paul, for the donation. Yeah, I saw about that Afghanistan. I thought we were out of Afghanistan. Now we just did a strike on them. To what? Yeah, well, I saw that. That's what I was watching just now. That they're killing the World War Nancy Pelosi, huh? That's what's on the TV right now. World War Nancy Pelosi.
Associated with Chinese state media is suggesting that if Speaker Pelosi tries to go to Taiwan, her plane could be shot down. Does the president have a response to that?
Thank you for the donation.
I've been asked about. I know you're asking specifically.
Well, $2.80 from the go.
The rhetoric that we're hearing from China, but as it relates to the speaker's travels. It's something that we're just not going to speak to right now. That's a hypothetical.
It doesn't seem like a big deal to put dumb people in positions of authority. Oh, we're helping them out. She's breaking ceilings. Okay, got it. Until something.
Thank you, Len Flower, for the donation.
Which inevitably happens when you're running the biggest country in the world. That's a hypothetical, says Kareem Jean-Pierre. Even though, of course, it's the opposite of a hypothetical. There's nothing hypothetical about it. China has repeatedly threatened to shoot down the plane carrying America's Speaker of the House, third in line for the presidency. And yet no one seems to think this is a big deal. This is one of the weirdest moments in the weirdest presidency in American history. The Biden administration is provoking a hot war with China, which by itself would seem to be headline news. But why? It might make a kind of sense if Biden had been a China hawk over the course of his career, if he wasn't taking money from the Chinese government, which he has.
Right.
But of course, he's the opposite of the China hawk. He is a toady to China. Since the day Biden was elected, he has helped the Chinese government in ways that no American president has ever even contemplated. A partial list. The administration helped cover up the origins of COVID, even after it became very clear
Yep.
this global pandemic, which wrecked the American economy, was created by the Chinese military. We can't mention that because it's racist. Then the White House shut down a counter-espionage program designed to stop Chinese.
Oh, that was dope. That's dope.
Tariffs against Chinese goods. Then he refused to do anything to move critical manufacturing back to the United States. And at the same time, he's literally selling our strategic oil reserves to China
Yeehaw!
with the domestic energy crisis, and by the way, handing our entire energy grid over to the government of China. And then to top it off, today, the Pentagon spokesman, John Kirby, who acts as the White House spokesman,
Yes.
for some reason said this, quote, "We do not support Taiwan independence." When was the last time a White House said that? No, they don't say that. Now they are saying it. We don't think Taiwan's its own country. Okay. So on every level, meaningfully on the policy levels that matter, Biden. He seems to want a war with China.
Thank you, Holly.
This does not make any sense.
Thank you
at
for the
all. It
donation.
only makes sense
270 is the go.
White House is
270 now.
intentionally trying to weaken and destroy
Thank you for the
the
donation.
states. There's no other logical explanation for what we're seeing now. And in fact, the template is very familiar. What's happening in China looks very much like what happened in Ukraine earlier this year. The administration sends the least capable possible emissary.
Oh, thank you, Mark, for the donation to the Venmo. 250 is the go. 250 is the go.
Then it was Kamala Harris, who's an international joke. The last person you would send to negotiate any kind of peaceful settlement to the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. But they
They're having fun with this.
Now they're sending Nancy Pelosi. And not to be mean, but like Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi is senile. Don't believe it? You probably don't see her speak very often. We're going to treat you. Here's Nancy Pelosi's explanation for why she is going to Taiwan.
The president earlier in his term, talked about a strong emphasis on the Asian Pacific.
Thank you for the donation, Mark the Beast.
As vice presidents visited there, the Secretary of Commerce and others. And
250 away, guys.
wanted
250
Congress of
away.
the United States to be part of that initiative. Of course, as a West Coast person, we see the Pacific as that's our home. We're part of that as well. That is not to
Thank you, Christian, for the donation. 230 away. 230 away.
Relationships as well, but I'm very excited. Should we go to the countries that you'll be hearing about along the way?
Huh?
She's excited. She's going to assemble a slideshow. We're going to meet in the gym later. See the pictures she's taking, because it turns out as a West Coast person, Nancy Pelosi's very much that. Taiwan has always been on her bucket list. So many nights she stared across San Francisco Bay and wondered what it's like over there in Taipei. So for Nancy Pelosi, she just told us next year she's going to Disney. This is lunacy. Nancy Pelosi clearly, you just saw the tape, has no understanding of what she is doing or what might happen if she does it.
Thank you, Lorenzo,
No
for the
one wants to say
donation.
out loud,
210
but the
away.
truth is,
Let me know who donated and helped
because
out.
like Kamala Harris, she has never even been in a bar fight.
Oh,
She
thank
has
you,
no
Deborah,
understanding of
for that.
violence or its consequences. And there are consequences.
170 away. 170 away.
People. This is exactly the wrong time, the craziest possible time.
Thank you, Love
to send
Money.
82-year-old
160 away.
to
160
Taiwan.
away from the go.
The
Thank
US
you, guys.
has
You guys are
never
helping
been
out.
less ready for war, particularly for war with China. And the Biden administration has done everything it can to make certain that we are not ready for a war with China. Or even
Thank you. I just added you as a friend. Added y'all as a friend.
has, since the day he took office,
Yes.
politicized and
Got you.
weakened the United States military systematically to the point we are not going to win a war against China. Sorry, that's true.
That's
General
true.
Mark Milley out there telling Congress that soldiers need to learn about white rage because otherwise they'll be unprepared for combat. Attacking people on the basis of their skin color? Right. Firing Navy SEALs because they won't get the vaccine? The healthiest people in the world? And they're fired because they won't get the vaccine? And then,
Thank you. Thank you.
Totally clear what the point is. And the point, of course, is humiliation.
95 away from the goal. 195 away from the goal.
Let's have drag shows at military bases. So no one, which they are now doing, no one should be surprised that people don't really want to join a military like that. A woke military. It's a joke. And the recruitment numbers show it.
75 away from the goal. 75 away from the goal.
military
Thank you,
now signing
guys.
up, no exaggeration, mentally deficient troops. That's not hyperbole. The Army used to ban recruits.
Put a filter on? Okay, I got you.
Self-mutilation.
I got you.
You're not going to have people guns if they have history of mental instability. But now DoD is issuing waivers for those recruits because they need, as well as for
90 away from the goal. Thank you. 90 away from the goal.
An IQ so low, it would be very difficult to navigate modern war, as well as records of drug use. But all of this lowering the standards.
Thank you. I just added you for the cash app. Thank you for the cash app, Sly Guy.
To make recruitment goals. The Army just told Congress it has to reduce its total force strength by 10,000 next year. By 2023, it will be 21,000.
Oh, I sent you money. Thanks, Jake. It's black. I got you. Just added you.
Fiscal year with only 2 months left.
90 to go. 90 to go.
They're halfway there.
A different one?
Again, because the military under Joe Biden, and no one wants to say this because it's so depressing, the last great meritocracy in the West is no longer a meritocracy. Firing soldiers who didn't take the shot. 60,000 National Guard and Reserve soldiers just lost.
I'm dead.
Because they wouldn't take the shot. In the face
I'm
of
dead.
a mountain of evidence that the shot actually doesn't work and can hurt.
Where's it go?
Particularly if you're a young man who comprise the overwhelming majority of our troops. Then the military once again telling white men that they're privileged and inherently evil.
Oh, shit.
Major General Ed Thomas, the Air Force recruitment director, published an op-ed called, we're not making this up,
Almost there.
86% of Air Force pilots are white men. Here's why this needs to change.
Okay, I don't really care about
The
this.
thousands of people who die in the service of their country happen to be white men. Their families are now being
All right.
back.
Oh, man, we done. We done. This shit funny as hell. My bad, guys. I was having a little fun. Oh, man, that's funny as hell. Y'all got me dead. Okay, I don't know where Nancy Pelosi's plane is. I couldn't go track it real quick to see if it's still on there. Why do we all get blocked? Y'all don't get blocked. Only people that's being super, super ignorant gets blocked. If you're not being that ignorant, then you don't get blocked. 70 away from the goal. Thank you, Marlene. Let me know who you are so I can add you. We're 70 away from the goal. Thank you for everyone that donated to the channel. I can't believe fucking that shit was so fucking funny. Oh, now they're talking about it again. Here we go. Damn it. That's China's commercial today. Hold on, I'm trying to turn this around.
Did you notice the difference? There were no trans admirals in that video. By the way, all of this is publicly available. So next time you hear
Oh, that's Taiwan.
particularly Republican members of Congress, we can think of quite a few of them, starting with Liz Cheney, lecturing you about our military. We support our military. We're signing off on a brand new military budget. They've done nothing about this. The degradation of the U.S. military, politicized, woke, weak, that's happened with no oversight from the Congress. They just keep funding this stuff. They're implicated in this.
Donation sent. Thank you. I just added you. Just added you.
China's Navy is now larger.
50 to the goal. 50 to the goal.
Once China controls the shipping lanes, China controls the economy of the world. According to the Spectator of London.
Hell yeah. 20 to the goal. 20 to the goal. Thank you, Kendra. I'm going to add you as a friend. 20 to the goal.
Which is huge. Then Western leaders.
Thank you, Miss Blue Whippish.
Their economies going. Russia's use of gas to dampen Western opposition to its actions in Ukraine would be dwarfed by China's ability to hold the world ransom through control of Taiwan's ships. In other words, if we went to war with China.
I sent you some. Just added you, Holly. Thank you, Hollywood. I'm Kendra. Thank you, Kendra.
Made no preparations for this. The Chinese government can prevent us from having, cars that run, refrigerators, cell phones, computers.
Only 20 to the go.
Exports of antibiotics. According to the Council on Foreign Relations, Chinese pharmaceutical companies supply more than 90% of American antibiotics, as well as ibuprofen, take Advil, vitamin C.
Could turn off our economy.
Asthma,
what the fuck? Y'all see that shit?
More than 70% acetaminophen, often called Tylenol.
China could cut off our economy.
Well, China makes everything, for example, you need to transport goods across the country.
Oh, hell no.
of the world's shipping containers. They make 80% of the cranes that carry cargo from the ship to the dock. So because this has been coming at us in slow motion for a decade and a half, and no one's done anything about it.
Yep, they sold us out.
Now, August 1st, 2022.
Just send Cash App. Thank you. I'm about to add you as a friend, Princess. Thank you.
This goes forward,
Thank
we
you.
will lose. And yet, for some reason, the Biden administration has allowed Nancy Pelosi to go over there to provoke a military confrontation with China. Is there any other explanation other than they are rooting for the destruction of the United States? If there is one, text us. Some Republicans, by the way, are for this. They're for all war. Mike Gallagher, who represents Wisconsin, just said, quote,
I want to get interviewed on Fox.
with that track record, it's very useful for American diplomacy and foreign policy for the Speaker of the House to go to Taiwan. You know, whatever. Steve Shattuck,
All right.
representing Ohio, agrees.
I'm done with this
I
one.
think it's important we show solidarity with our allies.
I sent you some as well. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Are we in a position to show solidarity with our ally Taiwan?
I sent you Cash App as well. Thank you, Anthony.
How far are we willing
Just
to
added you. Let me know who did that. All right, 15 from the go. 15 from the go. Thank you, Matthew, for the donation. 15 from the go. Yeah, I could go track the plane real quick.
Spokesman John Kirby at the podium, and here's what John Kirby said.
I guess I'm wondering, why did the president bother with this drama from the beginning? I mean, why not, rather than saying the military doesn't think it's a good idea to go?
Oh crap! I wish I would have put the. Oh wait. Could you track the plane? I'm gonna see if I can get my brother to do it. I think it's heading down to the Philippines and then it's going to Taiwan. I think it's headed down to the Philippines. I want to teach him something too. All right, let's see.
So oily.
Thank you for the 5. We're 10 away from the goal. 10 away from the goal.
Question. Said the Pentagon press secretary. After China has threatened to shoot down the Speaker of the House, to kill the Speaker of the House.
Right. For real.
Manufacturing drama. No, the drama's inherent. So again, what the hell is going on?
Oh, you say you sent it, Heather?
A systematic attempt to end the United States. How does the U.S. conceivably benefit from a
Or sent the video?
right
Oh, sent the
now?
location? Sent the location?
Reasons for
Okay,
war with
thank
China,
you.
which may be inevitable, but that's not one of them.
5 away from the goal. 5 away from the goal. Thank you, guys. Getting on there now.
For coming on, I can't do anything but speculate as to motive here. This is one of the craziest things I think I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Is the United States military in a position
What I was looking for,
to
spars.
stage a war with China?
Well, of course not. You're 100% right on that topic.
20.
I think we have to admit that this is
Oh, it's still on. It is still on tracking.
And irresponsible administration in living memory. We don't have anyone that qualifies as a statesman. Statesmanship involves.
Yep, they're going to Philippines right now. So we know what's next.
The American people. None of that is in play here.
That's the Philippines under there. And that's
People who are
hold on.
Posturing is not statesmanship. And the American people need to understand something that no one has bothered to tell them. That during World War II, Taiwan was the
Yep, Taiwan's right there. They're heading here. So they should be heading here and then going there early in the morning.
Were launched from Taiwan.
Or in the middle of the night. I don't know. But they're supposed to be going after Philippines.
A garrison state for American armed forces or Japanese
Damn.
forces or any foreign power. And if they think that we are going to ally ourselves with Taiwan, if they think we are going to intervene to defend that island in the event of a dispute, then we will be at war with China for the reasons that I just outlined. And we are not prepared for that. We are grossly overstretched. We don't have the logistical infrastructure.
On top of Russia, too. Don't forget Russia, Iran, and North Korea.
To fight a fort. You have to fight China from the sea. We can't win that. China can absorb everything we throw at it. And the Chinese are happy to sit there, let us travel thousands of miles to reach them, and then sink us.
Yep.
I don't know why every show on TV is not covering this right now.
Thank you.
It seems like one of the craziest things that's happened.
5 from the go. 5 from the go.
Any speculation and guess as to why the Biden administration would